Welcome back to another video with PAX Predictions. We are officially back after a 2-month layoff. And to be quite honest, I just didn't find the fights compelling enough. But here we are. This one is beyond compelling. This card that's coming up, UFC 294, and it's going to be a barn burner. It's been chaotic in the UFC in the last 24, 48 hours. You know, they pretty much restructured the whole card, and this is what we're left with, and we're going to predict them right now. We're going to start off with Kamaru Usman versus Khamzat Chimaev. Initially, it was supposed to be Khamzat Chimaev versus Paulo Costa. That didn't happen. Paulo Costa got a staph infection. He got surgery, and he will not fight. I was very excited and looking forward to seeing that one, but it didn't work out. But we got Kamaru Usman going up to middleweight at 185. And the crazy thing about this one, whoever wins this fight is guaranteed contendership for the middleweight championship against Sean Strickland. So this is going to be interesting. Let's analyze this. Khamzat Chimaev, wrestler. He's aggressive, cardio. He usually mauls guys. That's his MO. He mauls through people. And Kamaru Usman, he's also someone who has excellent wrestling. I believe he was a D1 wrestler, All-American. And what happens when you put two high-level wrestlers in the octagon? They stymie each other and they end up standing up. They end up exchanging blows. So that's what I'm expecting for this fight. I'm expecting to see something similar to the Gilbert Burns fight. We all thought Gilbert Burns was gonna get tossed around. No chance. I see Kamaru Usman he's bigger than Gilbert Burns. Obviously smaller than Chimaev. But I think at plus 225 odds, I don't think Kamaru Usman is a bad idea. The only issue here is, or the only question, has he been preparing for a fight behind the scenes? You know, he's taking the fight on 11 days notice, and that's the only reason I see him struggling. But if he's been keeping in shape, if he's been preparing to be the backup, Khamzat's in trouble. So I'll go Kamaru Usman. Let's go. We got Magomed Ankalaev versus Johnny Walker. That one didn't get rescheduled. That's gonna be the two fights before the main event. I think Magomed is gonna dominate Johnny Walker, but Johnny Walker has a puncher's chance. You know, he's a strong guy. He's like 6'6". He's one of the taller individuals, and that's for the light heavyweight division at 205. Light heavyweight. It's at 205. Magomed has been he's a strong man. I mean, I have seen him struggle before, but I mean, he's a wrestler. You know, he can box. Johnny Walker, you know, we've seen him get knocked out before, and I think that's why he's an underdog. So I'm gonna go Magomed Ankalaev. I think he's gonna wrestle him and maul him throughout the 3 rounds. It's gonna go 3 rounds. And then we have the main event. That's a crazy turn of events. You know, we went from the rematch, Islam versus Oliveira, to the rematch with Alexander Volkanovski. We already saw what happened in the last fight. It was an incredible fight. It was a 5-round fight. I expected them to go 5 rounds, and I am expecting them to go 5 rounds again. But again, the question is, has Alexander Volkanovski been doing any type of training or maintaining in these last couple months? You know, they're saying that he just had a baby. They're also saying that he had there are reports that he had surgery 3 months ago. So I don't know what type of Alexander Volkanovski we're gonna get. But one thing I do know for sure, the guy has a lot of heart. The guy has determination, and I don't see anyone finishing Alexander Volkanovski. So if there are any bets out there, I would go over 100%. Over 3, over 4, whatever. It's going to go 5 rounds. No way he's getting stopped. Is he going to win the fight? It's going to be tough for him to win the fight. They didn't give it to him in points last time, so he's going to have to be it's going to have to be a compelling performance for him to get the victory. But you could never count that little Australian off. You can never count him out. He's tough. Islam, I mean, you know, he's arguably one of the best lightweights we've ever seen. So, you know, good fight. I'm gonna go Islam. Islam's gonna win in 5 rounds. It's gonna be a decision, but you can never count out Alexander Volkanovski. And that wraps up today's session. I will be seeing you guys on the next one, and we're out. Have a good one.